Welcome to the Walter Pyramid for the black and blue rivalry. It's Long Beach State taking on UC Irvine in a Big West Women's Volleyball Conference matchup. I'm Bruce Kuntz alongside JayDe Beaudry, and you are listening to 22 West Radio. The Beach are looking to sweep their rivalry weekend after they took down Cal State Fullerton on the road last night. Junior attacker Annabelle Kotzakov had a great match, stepping in for Elisa Gee at outside hitter. Kotzakov posted a 15-kill, 12-dig double-double, and she also has 6 aces over the last 2 games. This is the second time the Beach have faced off with UC Irvine this year. They opened the conference schedule with a sweep at the Brent Event Center in late September. In that match, freshman opposite Logan King led the way with a double-double, and sophomore setter Maddie Maxwell posted 37 assists. Long Beach State is tied for second place in the Big West, while UC Irvine sits in 6th place. The Beach are only 1 game back in the loss column of first place UC Davis. JayDe, last night's Halloween sweep was not without its scary moments, but Annabelle Kotzakov stepped up as an unlikely hero.
That's right, Bruce, and what a fascinating season it has been for Annabelle Kotzakov. After a few strong performances at outside hitter to start the season, including 17 kills versus UCLA here at home in the 3rd game of the season, the Boise State transfer has moved into a serve-receive specialist role for her passing ability as the conference schedule unfolded. Embracing the change, Kotzakov thrived defensively, but it also became clear that there was still a role for her in the offense. After a strong performance in service against Bakersfield last week, where she tallied 4 aces, Kotzakov was deployed as the #1 option last night in Fullerton in the absence of Elisa Gee, and made the most of her time on the floor. With the trust of Maddie Maxwell and her teammates, Kotzakov burned the Titans time and time again for 15 kills, 12 digs, and a pair of aces, her first double-double in a Long Beach State uniform. After the game, Coach Regan was quick to praise Kotzakov, emphasizing how exciting it was to once again watch Kotzakov's hard work in practice pay off. Tonight, Bruce, Annabelle Kotzakov will once again look to lead the offense and reintroduce herself to this Walter Pyramid crowd in the black and blue rivalry.
Long Beach State currently sitting at 9-2 in Big West play this season. They've won a couple of games in a row coming into tonight. UC Irvine on their own 3-game winning streak. They've won 9 consecutive sets over their last 3 matchups, and they've got a couple of reigning Big West award winners. Nicole Feliciano was last week's Big West Setter of the Week, and then Campbell Jensen, the libero for UC Irvine, is the reigning Big West Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, and this is a UC Irvine team that after 2 losses a few weeks ago has now ripped off 3 straight sweeps, 9 straight sets that they've won, and they've done it in different ways. Their offense has come alive. They continue to rely on a strong blocking effort, and they're one of the most active teams at the net in the conference. It's not going to be easy tonight for Long Beach State.
The Beach out on the floor while lineups get introduced right now. We'll take you through the starters for Long Beach State. Anna Jelinek and Izzy Mahaffey, the true freshman libero pairing. Laurel Barsocchini also starts as a defensive specialist. Logan King starts at opposite. It's Rianne Sheffy and Nico Thomas both in the middle. And then Maddie Maxwell starts at setter with Annabelle Kotzakov at outside hitter once again. Elisa Gee and Polda Bunarovska both remain out for Long Beach State. For UC Irvine, they've got Nicole Feliciano starting at setter, Kendra Duffy at outside, Sydney Rose starts in the middle, Campbell Jensen is the libero. Madison Triplett starts at outside hitter, Allie Bolden the other middle blocker, and then Lois Hansen rounds out their starting lineup at outside hitter.
Kendra Duffy is going to be one to watch for UC Irvine. The 5'11 senior outside hitter just tallied 17 kills versus UC San Diego, her 10th double-digit kill performance of the season.
Both teams out on the floor here. We're just about ready to get underway. It's Long Beach State and UC Irvine for the second of a back-to-back for Long Beach. The Beach wearing all black uniforms with gold accents, the same uniforms they were in last night as they swept Cal State Fullerton on the road. The liberos, Anna Jelinek and Izzy Mahaffey, wearing white jerseys with their black pants. UC Irvine wearing white jerseys and navy blue bottoms with their libero Campbell Jensen in all navy.
Definite change in the uniform matchup as well for UC Irvine. Last night in San Diego, they wore bright pink uniforms as Breast Cancer Awareness and All Cancer Awareness Month came to a close on Halloween night, back to their traditional white and blues in the pyramid.
This is the second of a back-to-back, as we've said, for the Beach. After this one, they'll be hitting the road, or excuse me, there we are. Yes, they will be hitting the road. They'll be going to Cal Poly and then to UC Santa Barbara next weekend in another back-to-back. We're in the back half of Big West Conference play now as the Beach are still tied for second place, looking to move up. They're only 1 game back in the loss column of UC Davis, and the Aggies are still yet to come on the schedule on November 14th. That'll be the final home game for the Beach in the regular season schedule. Nicole Feliciano is serving for UC Irvine to get things underway. Annabelle Kotzikov controls. Joust at the net. It's Rhianne Sheffy with a kill to get the match going. Nice job by Maddie Maxwell as the overpass from Kotzikov floated right above the net. Maxwell with a one-handed set to her middle, and Rhianne Sheffy puts the Beach ahead 1-0.
Rhianne Sheffy last night, 6 kills, and you see why Maddie Maxwell is so efficient at setter on the first point of this one. Stands 6'2", able to elevate above the net, make things happen in the middle.
Tatum Hoff goes back behind the service line for Long Beach State. It's 1-0 Beach. Hoff serves it across. Attack from UC Irvine goes to the middle for Rowe, and that'll be a kill. Picking it up early is the graduate student Sydney Rowe. We're all tied at 1 in the first set.
Sydney Rowe didn't get set too many times last night, but still managed 4 kills on 8 attempts and 3 blocks. She's going to be one to watch in the middle tonight, coming off some strong blocking performances over these past few wins for Irvine.
Kendra Duffy serving for UC Irvine. Barsakini pass. Maxwell back set over to Logan King, but it's roofed down right over there, right at the left pin. Madison Triplett with the block that deflects right off of Logan King and into the ground. UC Irvine with the roof, and they're ahead 2-1. Duffy to serve again. 11th in the Big West in kills. Kotzikov high pass. Maxwell goes to Nico Thomas. Dig in the back row. Long way to go, and Jensen keeps it alive. Will be a free ball for UC Irvine. Barsokini passes. Maxwell. It goes to Kotzikov at the left pin, but it's roofed right down. A double block of Sydney Rowe and Lois Hansen. It's Hansen who gets most of it, and Annabelle Kotzikov gets denied at the net. 3-1 Irvine.
Yeah, the set that time a bit low from Maddie Maxwell. This is what Irvine does best. They are a very good blocking team. You see it in the rotations early on, getting hands up.
Kotzikov passes again. Maxwell sets to Thomas in the middle, and Nico Thomas slams it down. That's what they're looking for when they go to Thomas out of the middle blocker spot. 3-2 Irvine.
Nico Thomas knows a thing or two about blocks that time. Sees the assignment coming her way and decides to go over the top. Great set on some negative tempo from Maddie Maxwell that time. Beach trail 3-2.
Logan King to serve now. Left-handed swinger gets it across. Low pass. It's a bump set from Jensen over towards a joust by the left pin. It's blocked but kept up in the air by Triplett. Now they go to Rowe in the middle. Another block from Thomas, but this time it squeaks across the net. Annabelle Kotzikov, left side power angle, dug out by Triplett. Back row attack. Tipped across from Duffy. Beach keep it up. Now a dunk from Maxwell gets denied and sent back across. Second chance they go over to King, but her attack is too strong past the back line. Attacking error from Logan King makes it 4-2 Irvine.
Good awareness that time from Maddie Maxwell to switch the point of the attack. Logan King just can't get over the top coming from the back row. Get that ball to paint the back line. Irvine will capitalize though on these hitting errors, up 4-2.
Campbell Jensen to serve now. The UC Irvine libero puts it over too strong. Anna Jelinek lets it fly by. 4-3 Irvine on the service error.
Irvine has had a few games in a row now where they've been relatively clean behind the service line. They can't afford, though, to let Long Beach State back into games like this, especially with Annabelle Kotzikov behind the line.
Kotzikov with 6 aces over the Beach's last 2 matches. She serves this one over, and it's controlled by Duffy. Feliciano sets over towards Triplett, got blocked and popped up in the air. Logan King passes to Maxwell. Maxwell to Hammaker, but it's a nice dig in the back row by Duffy. Right side attack, tipped over. Beach keep it up. Thomas slams it down in the middle. Another assist for Maddie Maxwell. A long rally there goes the way of the Beach on a kill from Nico Thomas.
Nico Thomas above the net that time. Looks like she was above the rim. Dunks it straight down. Gets a touch on the way there for safety. Nico Thomas on a roll here early. 2 kills to her name.
Kotzikov serves again. Back row, a high pass from Triplett is a bit offline. Feliciano sets up for Hansen, but Kotzikov digs it out. Now Maxwell goes to Thomas in the middle again. Tip at the net. Errant pass. UC Irvine cannot get it across. They were scrambling, but instead it's another kill for Nico Thomas. Back-to-back points for the Beach middle, and it's now 5-4 Long Beach State.
Nice little run here early on from Long Beach State. It all starts with that first pass, though. Able to get Maddie Maxwell in system. She's finding Nico Thomas. We love to see it.
Kotzikov serves again. High pass from Triplett. Set goes to the middle for Hansen. Thomas denial, but it's kept up in the air by Feliciano. Left side now a roll shot from Triplett, dug out by Mahaffey. Maxwell tries to dunk it across, gets blocked. Mahaffey now bump sets over to Hammaker on the left side, but it's dug out by Jensen. Feliciano sets up for Triplett, blocked into the back row, but they keep it up. Now right side attack for Henson. It's out of bounds, and the Beach don't have a touch. Sydney Hammaker recognized what Hansen was trying to do and got her hands out of the way at the last minute. The Beach have won 4 consecutive points, and they're ahead 6-4.
Really great work from Long Beach State as that rally got extended. You heard the bench screaming, cover, cover, cover. Exactly what the back row did. A smart play as well.
Annabelle Kotzikov serves once again. Triplett pass. Feliciano goes to a slide play. It's blocked, though, on the attack from Bolden, but it goes off of the Beach before it lands out of bounds.
off the beach and off the antenna as Sydney Hamaker rotated over.
So it's UC Irvine with the point. Allie Bolden picks up her first kill on a slide play, 6-5 Beach. Izzy Romero to serve for UC Irvine. She dribbles the ball back behind the line and now puts it across. Kotzikov, a nice job in the back row to control it. Jelinek bumps it to Hamaker right at the 10-foot line. She swings but hits it too strong and out of bounds. Hamaker couldn't get that one in as the Beach are a bit out of system. We're all tied at 6.
Yeah, Kotzikov had to make a tough read on the line, and the set just too central for Sydney Hamaker. Not a lot of options. She likes those hard angle shots. Didn't have it there.
The freshman Romero serves once again. Kotzikov to the ground on a pass. Maxwell, a long way to go. Bump sets it over towards the net. Hamaker used the left hand to push it over. Nice dig from Jensen to keep the play alive. Now another joust on the other side. It's popped up in the air and into the antenna off of UC Irvine. Nice pressure from Maddie Maxwell right there at the net. Irvine goes with the attacking error, and it's 7-6 Beach.
Long Beach State able to once again work out of system and work it to Sydney Hamaker. Makes a smart play, just pushing it around the double block, forcing Irvine to make the mistakes. Long Beach edging into the lead now. Only a point separates these sides.
Izzy Mahaffey to serve for Long Beach State. True freshman libero puts it over. It's controlled in the back row by Irvine. Feliciano tries to set up the slide play again, but instead it's Romero attacking. Here's Hamaker on the other side after the Beach kept it up. Dug out by Jensen. Set goes to the left side for triplet. A block and a roof. Maddie Maxwell and Rianne Sheffy side to side right at the right pin. Deny the attack from triplet. A roof for the Beach makes it 8-6.
And that's a combination that's been working all season long. Rianne Sheffy says watch out below. A little head tap on the other side as well. Beach open up a 2-point lead, 8-6.
Izzy Mahaffey will serve again for Long Beach State. They're ahead by 2 early in set 1. Mahaffey puts it across. Jensen controls. Feliciano backside into the slide play for Bolden, and she's got another kill. Put it off of Sydney Hamaker and into the ground. Hamaker got a decent bit of that one, but knocked it down enough that her back row could not cover. 8-7 Beach.
That's the second slide play we've seen run for Allie Bolden. She's hit them both. Sydney Hamaker, though, read it like a book that time. Wouldn't be surprised. Hamaker picks up a block. Next time it's run in her direction.
Madison Triplet serving for UC Irvine. Kotzikov pass from the back row. Maxwell back set. Goes to Logan King. Nice dig by Jensen. Irvine puts it right back across, though. Hamaker, left side attack. It's in bounds. She went cross court towards that back right corner and found the back line. Nice attack from Sydney Hamaker, and the Beach are ahead 9-7.
And Sydney Hamaker was Maddie Maxwell's only option. Everybody was caught inside the 10-foot line. Hamaker just drifts outside enough, and Irvine could not set up defensively in time. Great cross-court shot into the back corner.
Maddie Maxwell serves now. 20 service aces on this season. Izzy Romero passes. Feliciano goes to the slide play for Bolden again. This time it's out of bounds. Tried to go cross court for the back left corner, but just missed the line. And the Beach are ahead 10-7.
And that time Hamaker held her hands down at the net. As we mentioned, that play's already been run now 3 times tonight. Bolden anticipating the block, skies it. Cerebral play from the 6'1" middle blocker.
Maxwell serves again. The Beach setter puts it over to Romero. Feliciano sets to the left side for Duffy. Maxwell tried to dig it out, a low dive, but can't keep it up in the air enough. It's a kill for Kendra Duffy as she tooled the block, and the Beach are still ahead 10-8.
Kendra Duffy has been here before. One of the best outside hitters, not only on this Irvine team, but in the conference. Shows off a little bit of the deft skill that time, wiping off the double block.
Serving now is Emma Napoleon, native of Hawaii. Kotzikov pass to Maxwell, goes to Sheffy in the middle, and Rianne Sheffy has the kill. Sheffy already with a couple of kills here early on in set 1. It's now 11-8.
And that time Rianne Sheffy just hovers in midair, surveys her options from above the net, and eventually lays the boom on the left-hand side.
Sydney Hamaker to serve with the Beach ahead 11-8. Serving from the right side of the line, and it's going to be an ace. Kendra Duffy ducked out of the way as she thought it was too strong, but Hamaker had some topspin on that serve. She's got an ace, and the Beach are ahead 12-8.
Sydney Hamaker shakes her shoulders a bit, usually emotionless on the floor, but has to feel good about that last swing.
Here goes Hamaker again. It's low to the ground, but this time Romero keeps it up. Duffy attack from the left side. She's got a kill. Izzy Mahaffey just couldn't get low enough as it was a sharp angle shot from Kendra Duffy. 12-9, Beach still ahead.
We talked a lot about the game Annabelle Kotzikov had last night, but Izzy Mahaffey was incredible as well. 15 digs for her. She now takes a seat on the bench to make room for Anna Jelinek and serve receive. But watch the liberos tonight, Bruce, unheralded heroes of this Long Beach State team.
Nicole Feliciano to serve for UC Irvine, the 5'10" junior. Kotzikov passes it up in the air. Maxwell moving set to Logan King, but it's dug out in the back row by Triplett. But goes right back across, though. Here's Kotzikov, left side attack, dug out by Jensen. Feliciano sets up Rowe in the middle, and that's a kill for Sydney Rowe, the middle blocker for Irvine. Beach ahead 12-10, but Irvine's won back-to-back points.
And that's a play Long Beach has struggled to defend over the last few games. Rowe just hangs out inside the 10-foot line, makes a short bending run, and the blockers don't get up in time to meet her. Irvine closes this gap. Beach lead 12-10.
Feliciano serves again. Kotzikov passes to Maxwell. Maxwell back set. Logan King is down and inbounds right onto the back line. The blockers were a little late as Maddie Maxwell did a nice job disguising the set, and the Beach are ahead 13-10.
Maddie Maxwell lays out in a near starfish position. Fakes out the Irvine blockers and once again pads this lead to 3. Maxwell is working here early on, already 7 assists through the first half of set 1.
Tatum Hoff subs in again, her second chance behind the service line. 13-10 Beach as she puts it over. Jensen overpass back across the net. Hoff passes Maxwell, goes to Thomas, off a tip, that's down and inbounds. Nico Thomas has a kill, and the Beach are ahead by 4.
Really good work once again from Maddie Maxwell. Has options at her disposal. Looks off Annabelle Kotzikov on the outside. Elects to go to the middle instead. Irvine can't meet it at the net.
Tatum Hoff puts it across again. This time it's Duffy with a pass. Feliciano backs set to Duffy, but she caught the net as she went for the set. It was an overpass from Duffy, and Feliciano had her momentum going towards the net as she put up the set. So it's a violation for UCI, and the Beach are ahead 15-10 as we hit the media timeout.
Nicole Feliciano, the reigning Big West Setter of the week, had 44 assists versus UC San Diego that time. Gets caught under the net, and a little bit of that has to be attributed to the pressure Nico Thomas was putting on. It's a 3-0 run for Long Beach State. They're up big time halfway through set 1.
15-10 as we take a break here on 22 West Radio. Midway through set 1, it's 15-10 Long Beach State. UC Irvine has won 9 consecutive sets heading into the match, but Long Beach with a 5-point lead moving midway through this first set.
Yeah, and the offense really has come from everywhere through the first half of set 1. Nico Thomas, the middle blocker, leads the way of 4 kills on 5 swings. Rian Sheffy also involved. Logan King, Sydney Hammaker making it work on the outsides. Long Beach State hitting an efficient 2:08 here through the first set. We know they started hot last night as well, but Fullerton were able to make it interesting. Natalie Regan off the timeout is going to tell her team to keep this lead and pad it.
3-0 scoring run for the Beach, but Tatum Hoff serves it too strong this time, so a service error breaks the run and makes it 15-11.
First service error of the night, and it's Tatum Hoff who has been so good behind the service line, just putting the ball in play when called upon. Now Irvine down 4, look for a run of their own.
Serving for Irvine is Kendra Duffy. Annabelle Kotzikov passes to Maxwell, who goes to Thomas in the middle. A one-arm dig, though, from Feliciano. Bump set from Jensen over to the right side for Triplett, but Maxwell digs it out. Jelinek bump set towards Logan King on the right side. Double block is there, and the attack is out of bounds, but there's a tip at the net. Logan King just got a piece of that one off the UC Irvine blockers, and it's 16-11 Beach.
Lucky break there from Logan King, who's struggled so far in this first set to find the floor, jumping from that right side once again. Beyond the back line, but lucky to get that tip.
Logan King serves quickly here. Duffy a high pass. Feliciano right at the 10-foot line. Sets it up to the left side, but it's roofed down. Maddie Maxwell and Nico Thomas say no way to the attack from Madeline Triplett right in front of the left pin. And now UC Irvine is going to call timeout with the Beach ahead 17-11.
And a big scream from Nico Thomas. She's fired up, as she should be. Long Beach State comes out of the media timeout up 5 the exit into this next timeout, up 6, 17-11, exactly the response needed after that short break.
We'll take another quick break here on 22 West Radio. (17-11) as UC Irvine calls timeout midway through set 1. A 6-point lead for the Beach. They're looking to win back-to-back matches here on the weekend and get their 10th conference win of the year. Yeah,
and Long Beach State so far through this first set, they're doing everything right. Now they just need to close it out. That block is working. Nico Thomas having herself a game. 4 kills now on 6 swings, leading the way offensively for UC Irvine. They're a great blocking team, but Long Beach State, last time these two squads met, had the better of the chances at the net.
Logan King serves here. It's a pass from Duffy. Feliciano underneath. Back set goes to the right side for Hansen, but it's dug out in the back row by the Beach. Maxwell goes to Thomas here. Hansen takes the first touch. Triplet on the left side. Tried to tool the block, but it got through. Maxwell, flips it across. Maddie Maxwell has a kill on the second touch. She went behind her head using the right hand and found the soft spot in the front right corner of the defense.
Maddie Maxwell, a ballerina-esque play, turns on a dime to get the kill.
18-11 as King serves again. Rowe takes the first touch. Bump set from Feliciano. Hansen just shoves it over. King goes to Thomas, and it's a kill for Nico Thomas. Maddie Maxwell, another assist there off of the pass from Logan King. The Beach are rolling here in set 1, 19-11.
Here's a stat to watch, Bruce. Last time these two teams met, Nico Thomas 7 kills on 5 blocks. Through the first set, she already has 5 kills.
King serves it across. It tipped the tape and almost was an ace, but instead it's Sydney Rowe with a kill for UC Irvine. It was a low pass from the ground, but the set gets to Rowe anyway. 19-12 now the score.
And Long Beach State, hands up at the net. They're active, holding UC Irvine through this first set to just 115 hitting. Rowe looking to change that.
Campbell Jensen serves. Kotzikov a pass to Maxwell, who dunks it across and inbounds again. Maddie Maxwell goes to the same move that she used a couple of points ago, and she's got her second kill in the last few points on that move.
Unbelievable. Maddie Maxwell's been trying to pull that off all season long, Bruce, and she does it twice here in set 1. Nobody in the soft spot for UC Irvine.
Savvy stuff from Maddie Maxwell. Here's a pass from Duffy. Feliciano goes over to Triplet, a block, but it's kept up in the air by Bolden. They go to Triplet again, who just tips it across. Hammaker overpass, though, and nobody's there to get it. The Beach out of system. Hammaker had a pass that was offline. It's now 20-13. Beach still ahead.
Both teams out of system on that exchange, Bruce. It's UC Irvine, who just get the ball over the net first. Still, Long Beach State leads 20-13, 5 points away from a first set victory.
Izzy Romero to serve for the Anteaters. Romero, a freshman out of Fremont. She puts it over and out of bounds. Logan King arched her body out of the way, standing right on the back line, and lets it go. It's 21-13 Beach.
And Coach Regan, parallel with Logan King on that back line, put her hands on her knees after that one was called out. A very, very close call. Logan King guesses correctly, and now another timeout for the Anteaters.
The Eaters call timeout. It's 21-13. Long Beach State will be back for the end of set 1 coming up shortly here on 22 West Radio. Timeout breaking here at the Walter Pyramid. It's 21-13 Long Beach in set 1 against UC Irvine.
Long Beach State really has found their stride here in set 1, Bruce, and it's all thanks to their middles. Nico Thomas, Rianne Sheffy leading the way offensively throughout this first set. Coming out of this latest timeout, they're 4 points away from a set victory. Best believe Maddie Maxwell is going to look back to the middle on some of these longer exchanges. Irvine, their strength lies in long rallies. They'll be looking to start one here in serve-receive.
Beach hitting 300 so far in set 1 on their attack. It's Izzy Mahaffey serving with the Beach ahead by 8. She puts it over. Romero controls. Feliciano goes to Duffy, attacking from the back row. It tips the tape. A pancake from Mahaffey keeps the point alive, and then Irvine puts it right back across. Here's Maxwell swinging and getting a kill. Maddie Maxwell has her 4th kill in set 1 as the setter for the Beach goes on the attack and puts Long Beach State ahead 22-13.
And what a play to keep that rally alive from Izzy Mahaffey. Lays out, keeps it up with one arm, and then Maddie Maxwell with the finishing touch.
Izzy Mahaffey serves again here. She puts it across. Romero controls. Feliciano backs that into a slide play, and it's another kill for Allie Bolden. That play has worked well for Irvine so far.
Allie Bolden has been fed multiple times now on that same slide play. Sydney Hammaker is right there. It's a one-on-one at the net, and Bolden is able to go over the top of the block.
Serving is Madison Triplett. Hammaker controls. Maxwell backs that into a slide play for Sheffy, and she powers it right down. Caught a little piece of the tape on its way across, and Sheffy has got a kill. 23-14 now the score.
Rianne Sheffy picks up her 3rd kill in Long Beach State. Just a few away now from match point with Maddie Maxwell behind the line.
Maxwell getting ready to serve. It's 23-14. Maxwell tosses it up and hits it over. Low pass from Triplett to set from Jensen. Duffy has the kill, attacking from the left side. Irvine was out of system there, but Duffy still able to elevate and put it into the back right corner.
Yeah, you feel like this big lead that Long Beach has might be insurmountable for UC Irvine, up to 8 points now. But if Irvine can close out this set with a few strong plays and carry some momentum into set 2, we could be looking at a very different approach going forward.
Hammaker controls the serve. Maxwell backs that to Logan King on the right side. Easily offhand to tip it across, and it's dug out by Napoleon. Here's Duffy throwing it over. Kotzikov dig. Hammaker attacks from the left side, and it's inbounds. Went straight for the back left corner. Nobody there for Irvine, and the Pyramid fans will get up on their feet. It's set point in set 1, 24-15 Beach.
And Sydney Hammaker, after that big-time kill, will now serve for set point.
Hammaker looking to end set 1, 24-15. She puts it over, and it's controlled by Triplett. Feliciano sets up row. It tips it across, but Mahaffey digs it out. Maxwell goes to Sheffy in the middle, and Rianne Sheffy has a kill to end the first set, 25-15. It's all Long Beach State rolling their way to a set 1 victory.
It's all Long Beach State, and it's all the middles making it happen. Nico Thomas and Rianne Sheffy, 9 kills between them. They have Long Beach State hitting near 400 in that first set. They come out, dominate UC Irvine, who now lose a set for the first time in 4 matches.
A .371 hitting percentage for the Beach. Maddie Maxwell with 12 assists in set 1 to go along with 4 kills. A heck of a match so far for the Beach setter. We'll take a quick break before set 2. It's the Beach ahead, 1-0 here on 22 West Radio. Set 2 about to get underway between Long Beach State and UC Irvine. It's women's volleyball here in the Walter Pyramid, and the Beach took set 1 25-15 on some strong performances from Nico Thomas, Maddie Maxwell, and Rianne Sheffy.
And as good as that first set was, Bruce, we now move into the second set, which has been the boogeyman for Long Beach State as of late. Last night in Fullerton, they started slow. Fullerton was able to reclaim the lead twice. It was tied 23-23 before a few clutch kills from Annabelle Kotzikov and a Maddie Maxwell first-timer across the net got the job done. But these second sets, Bruce, have really plagued Long Beach State as of late. They need to start fast. They need to get that turned around right here, right now in the black and blue rivalry. Irvine will not go quietly into the night, coming off of those 3 straight sweeps.
Long Beach is 13-9 in second sets this season. That is a worse record than 14-8 in the first set and 15-7 in the third set. So the Beach have struggled in set 2 as a whole this season, but still with a winning record.
How about that for some stats?
They are 16-6 overall this season. It's the Beach serving to get it going. Sydney Hamaker puts it across. Feliciano back set over towards the right side, but the set was offline and out of rhythm with her hitter, Kendra Duffy, goes into the net, and the Beach win the first point.
Nicole Feliciano has been forced into a lot of cardio here early on through the first set and now early second set. Forced to chase long balls down, cannot get that placement quite right for her outsides.
Sydney Hamaker serves again for Long Beach State, booms it over and just out of bounds. So it's a service error that makes it 1-1 in set 2.
Second service error of the night, and Sydney Hamaker goes back to the same spot she picked up an ace on in that first set. Just misses the back line by a few inches. We're tied at 1 apiece.
Kendra Duffy will serve now for UC Irvine. Duffy dribbles a couple times and now puts it over. Jelinek pass to Maxwell. Maxwell back set. Logan King attacks from the right side, but a nice dig from Jensen keeps it alive. Triplet tries to tip it over. Maxwell one-arm dig. Jelinek bumps that over towards the left side for Kotzikov. Power angle, but Triplet digs it out. Here's an attack from the right side. Lois Hansen gets denied. Second chance. Rowe in the middle has a kill for UC Irvine. Sydney Rowe ends a long rally and puts UCI ahead 2-1.
And Sydney Rowe's been able to be successful tonight coming from the middle because of the work of her outsides. A few fake runners go to both pins, and Rianne Sheffy is left out on an island against Rowe.
Duffy serves here. Kotzikov pass to Maxwell, who sets up Sheffy in the middle, but it's dug out in the back row by Duffy. Set goes right back to her, a tip at the net, and Maxwell takes the dig. Bump set from Jelinek towards King on the right side. She swings, but Duffy digs it out. Feliciano goes to Rowe in the middle. Tip, and that'll land. Rowe got a tip from Sheffy right at the net, and then it careens into the ground. Back-to-back kills for Sydney Rowe, and the Anteaters are ahead 3-1.
And the set to Rowe is just a little offline, so Rowe has to shift her shoulders. That takes her around the double block. Kotzikov giving chase to the ball right before it hit the floor, as was Izzy Mahaffey. Long Beach unable to keep the ball alive, though, find themselves down 3-1.
Kendra Duffy serves again for Irvine. They go at Kotzikov, but she controls this one. Maxwell right back to Kotzikov on the left side, tip of the net, and Duffy digs it out. Feliciano back set over towards Hansen on the right side, a dig in the back row for the Beach. Maxwell goes to Sheffy, who pushes it over, and that'll go for a kill. UCI cannot dig that one out. Rianne Sheffy's up to 5 kills in the match, and the lead is now 3-2 for Irvine.
Yeah, and you see after that point, Maddie Maxwell goes and gives a little bit of encouragement to Annabelle Kotzikov. We talked about her extensively in the Open in the game she had last night, but she has yet to register a kill on 5 swings now. That time just could not find the floor. Expect Maxwell to look for Kotzikov as we continue here in set 2.
Tatum Hoff serves here for the Beach. Duffy controls in the back row. Feliciano sets up Rowe, who slams it right down. Sydney Rowe, standing 5'10" at the middle blocker spot for Irvine, has 3 kills in set 2.
Sydney Rowe is leading the way as well for UC Irvine. It's the middles on both sides who are pacing the offense. In Irvine's sweep over Fullerton, it was Rowe who had 9 kills. That tied her season high.
Campbell Jensen serves here. Maxwell back set to Logan King. Goes power angle, and Logan King has the kill for the Beach. It's now 4-3 UCI.
Logan King was moved out of the #1 hitting option last night, had 8 kills. It was the first time she had less than 10 kills since September 19th against Portland in the non-conference schedule. Now has 2 kills to her name in set 2.
Logan King float serve controlled by Triplet. Set goes over to a slide play for Bolden. A dig in the back row by Barsokini. Long way to go for King to keep it alive. And the Beach have a kill. Nico Thomas used one arm as she was backpedaling to tip the ball across the net. And then UCI can't handle it in their front row. Nico Thomas with the most unorthodox kill she'll have all year. And we're all tied at 4.
Annabelle Kotzikov was right behind Nico Thomas, but Thomas's outstretched arm, looking like the Statue of Liberty, just careens off the block.
4-4. UCI on the attack. Feliciano goes to Bolden on the slide play, and this time it works. Allie Bolden up to 4 kills on the match, and UCI is up 5-4.
And that time Bolden was matched up one-on-one against Annabelle Kotsakov with Sydney Hamaker out of the game. Kotsakov, not the most talented blocker, doesn't get her hands above the net in time, and Bolden able to pick up her 4th kill.
5-4 Irvine. Serve from Izzy Romero. Back row. Barsokini gets out of the way at the last possible moment and lets it go. It's a service error for the Eaters, and we're all tied at 5.
Back and forth we go here early on in set 2, and we saw in that first set a few untimely service errors from UC Irvine and give possession back to Long Beach State, who are a very dangerous serving team. Once again, it's Annabelle Kotsakov.
Kotsakov puts it over. Jensen, an errant pass. Back row touch from Romero. Triplet on the left side. Gets it through a triple block. That one hugged a tiny bit of space between the antenna and the triple block of the beach. And it's a kill for Madison Triplet.
Madison Triplet coming off a season-high 14 kills against UC San Diego on 306 hitting. Great night last night for Triplet and able to find some way over that triple block.
Madison Triplet serving here right after her kill. Jelinek controls. Maxwell goes to the left side for Hamaker, who puts it over with an open palm, and she's got the kill. Diving in the back row, Triplet couldn't get underneath it in time. We're all tied at 6 in set 2.
Sydney Hamaker so far tonight has been forced to use different shots. That's her 3rd kill now on 8 swings. Hamaker loves to go for all power, but has to get creative, and once again, we're tied 6 apiece.
Beach ahead 1-0. It's tied early on in set 2. Izzy Mahaffey serves for Long Beach State. Pass from Triplet in the back row. Feliciano sets up for the slide play for Bolden. It's out of bounds, though, without a touch at the net. An attacking error from Allie Bolden makes it 7-6 Beach.
Yeah, and rotationally, with Sydney Hamaker up to meet her again. Bolden does not want to go into Hamaker's double block. For the 2nd time tonight, skies it beyond the back row.
Izzy Mahaffey serving again. True freshman out of Queen Creek, Arizona. She puts it into the net. Score goes from 6-7 to 7-7. Still tied here in set 2.
So many ties early on, and both these teams cannot afford service errors to go against them. 7 apiece now. Irvine make a serving sub.
Emma Napoleon subs in here for the Eaters to serve. She's got training experience with USA Volleyball. Annabelle Kotsakov controls. Maxwell backs that slide play for Sheffy. She powers it down. Nobody in the area code at the net. Can't make it that easy for Rianne Sheffy. She's got the kill, and the Beach are ahead by 1.
Rianne Sheffy has her 6th kill through 2 sets. She had 6 kills all night long against Fullerton on Halloween. It's been a rough few weeks for Rianne Sheffy, but back-to-back bounce-back performances now. She leads this team.
Some middle blocker show tonight for the Beach. Rianne Sheffy and Nico Thomas each with 6 kills. Romero controls the serve here. Bump set to Duffy on the left side. Double block. Has a roof for the Beach. Logan King alongside Rianne Sheffy right at the net. And they've got a point for the Beach.
Rianne Sheffy does it offensively and defensively. Shoulder to shoulder with Logan King. Absolute denial. Long Beach State winning the block battle tonight here as well.
King and Sheffy both in the top 15 in the conference in total blocks this season. Pick one up there. Romero controls in the back row. Bump set, they go to Duffy again. Triple block, she rolls it over the top. Maxwell digs out. Bump set from Mahaffey to King on the left side. And it's another kill for Logan King with a big swing there. A double block. Met her at the net, but she put enough on the swing to get it through and into the ground. It's 10-7 Beach.
And that's a great in-air adjustment from Logan King. She wanted the cross-court shot, saw 2 blockers in front of her. Instead, wipes it off between their hands. Very savvy move from the redshirt freshman, and off this 3-0 run, Irvine won a timeout.
10-7 Long Beach State. Irvine calls timeout here on 22 West Radio. 10-7 Long Beach State here in set 2. It's the Beach on a 3-0 scoring run that sends UCI into a timeout. Early on in the second set, the Beach already ahead 1-0, and they're leading as of now.
And a very balanced attack from Long Beach State. Maddie Maxwell has been operating this offense to perfection. Now she's back to serve.
Maxwell with 16 assists and 4 digs so far. Controlled by Romero. Set goes to Rowe, and it's another kill for Sydney Rowe. She's had a nice match so far as the UC Irvine middle blocker. Rowe is up to 7 kills to lead the way for the Eaters.
Sydney Rowe on pace to break her 9-kill season high. She's been the go-to for the Eaters tonight.
Serving now is the setter, Nicole Feliciano. She lobs it across. Kotzikov low pass to Maxwell, who still sets up King. Tip at the net, but it's dug out by Jensen. Left side attack for Duffy. Tip from the Long Beach blockers, and a whistle blows. It's going to be a net, it appears, called against Long Beach State as they went up for the block.
Awkward that time. I believe Logan King might be the culprit. Annabelle Kotzikov has also moved into a primarily back row serve-receive role, so no kills for her so far tonight, but back to that position she's been playing for the past few weeks.
Nicole Feliciano serves again here. Kotzikov, better pass this time to Maxwell, who goes to Sheffy in the middle, powers it off of Feliciano, right back over the net and out of bounds. Big power behind that swing from Rianne Sheffy as she's got another kill. It's her 7th to lead the Beach.
Rianne Sheffy has taken the cork off the wine bottle tonight. All power when she has the option, and so high above the net on every single swing. Rianne Sheffy has her game face on here. Beach up 11-9.
Sydney Hammaker serves. She puts it across with some velo, but UCI controls. Sydney Rowe again in the middle has a kill for the Eaters. Another assist goes to their setter, Nicole Feliciano.
Yeah, Sydney Rowe, the UC Riverside transfer, hit 583 in a 5-set win over Long Beach State last year. Looking to put together another impressive performance here in the Walter Pyramid.
11-7, Long Beach State in set 2. Duffy serves. Kotzikov, a high pass to Maxwell, who goes right back to Kotzikov on the left side, but it's roofed down. It's a block for UC Irvine right there at the net. They deny the attack from Kotzikov.
Kotzikov still looking for her first set that time. A good set in her direction. Her approach just a bit too late. Was left with very few options once she met the net.
Hansen and Rowe both pick up block assists in that last play. We're all tied at 11. Kotzikov passes off the serve. Maxwell back set to Logan King. Tip at the net. It trickles back onto the Long Beach side. And now Kotzikov tried to push it over, but Sydney Rose sent it right back down. Back-to-back roofs for UC Irvine. And now Long Beach will call timeout with the Eaters ahead 12-11.
Yeah, for the first time tonight, UC Irvine goes on a run of their own. 3 straight points into this timeout. These are some of the second set struggles we are starting to see time and time again this season. Long Beach State goes out to an early lead. They look calm, they look composed, and it all starts to crumble halfway through set 2. Coming out of this timeout, they need a refreshed, renewed energy. Tied up 11-11, now down 11-12.
Beach trail by 1 as we enter a timeout here on 22 West Radio. Natalie Regan calls timeout as it's 12-11 UC Irvine midway through this second set. The Eaters on a 3-0 scoring run.
Yeah, we're going to see what adjustments Coach Natalie Regan is going to make coming out of this timeout. Laurel Barsocchini in the back row alongside Anna Jelinek, who gives a little pat to Annabelle Kotzikov. It all starts with the pass here, Bruce.
Duffy serves here. Kotzikov, good pass to Maxwell. Sets up Sheffy in the middle, and Rianne Sheffy has her 8th kill to break the UCI scoring run. We're all tied at 12.
And finally, Long Beach State is able to get something from the get-go in serve receive. Annabelle Kotzikov getting some big high fives. Still looking for her first kill, but that's a crucial pass. Getting Maddie Maxwell and Rianne Sheffy in system. Sheffy, 8 kills tonight too.
Tatum Huff subs in to serve for Long Beach State. You can see her dad's jersey hanging in the rafters as she sends it across. Jensen passes up to Feliciano, goes to Rowe in the middle. It's blocked by Thomas and kept up in the air. Maxwell sets up King on the left side, but a nice pancake from Jensen keeps it alive. Kotzikov dig on the UCI attack. They go right back to Kotzikov, who tips it over, sent up in the air. Rowe tips it across, and King digs it out. Out of system here, but the Beach try to get back in. A nice dig from Jensen, and they free ball it across. What a rally this is. Maddie Maxwell goes to Logan King. Another dig in the back row from Duffy. Floats across, and Nico Thomas puts it right back down. Nico Thomas has her 7th kill and puts an end to a long rally with the Beach moving back ahead by 1.
And what an effort from Campbell Jensen on the Anteater side to keep that rally alive. Long Beach State stays home. Nico Thomas stays right at the net and punishes the overpass. Beach take the lead again.
Jensen is the defending Big West Defensive Player of the Week. What a play that was from her. Double block here and a roof for Logan King and Nico Thomas. It was a left side attack for UCI. They were a bit out of system off the serve. Too easy on the double block from Thomas and King.
Really great work on back-to-back plays from Nico Thomas. Just staying right inside the 10-foot line at all times and elevating when necessary.
Serve across again. Duffy with an errant pass. Jensen has to bump set towards Duffy on the left side. It's another roof. King and Thomas, a repeat play. They deny the attack from Madison Triplet, and the Beach are ahead 15-12 on a 4-0 scoring run.
All of a sudden, the second set struggles seem to fade away as the Beach are hosting a block party. Nico Thomas, Logan King passing out invitations.
Tatum Hoff serves again. Jensen to the ground on a pass. Feliciano goes to the right side for Hansen, who tips it across. King first touch. Maxwell goes to Thomas in the middle. Gets blocked. The Beach cannot get it back across until their 4th touch. So it's a roof for UC Irvine to break the Beach scoring run.
Yeah, and that time Nico Thomas got faked out, got caught in no woman's land. Logan King took the first touch. Long Beach State out of system entirely on that exchange. Give the Anteaters a chance to serve here as well. They break up the run. Beach up 15-13.
Waiting for a wet spot to get cleaned up on the Beach side. It's Anna Jelinek who took the towel and said, "Let me do this myself."
Very libero mentality of Anna Jelinek there.
15-13 Beach. Jensen serves it across. A low pass turns into a free ball for the Beach, and they just can't get it across. But holy cow, Madison Triplet was the free ball across from Kotzikov that basically set it up perfectly for Triplet, and she sent it right back down for a kill.
Madison Triplet stands 5'9", but I agree, Bruce. Holy moly, did she get up.
Jensen serves here. Kotzikov pass to Maxwell. Maxwell goes to Thomas in the middle, and Nico Thomas has her 8th kill. The Beach are ahead 16-14.
Nico Thomas with some ferocity above the net. Sees Madison Triplet take her position, decides to answer right back. Another big-time kill. Beach stay in the lead, up to 16-14.
Logan King serves now for the Beach. The left-handed swinging redshirt freshman puts it over. Feliciano sets up Hansen, who can't get it across. Had to use her offhand from just behind the 10-foot line and basically try to push the ball, but can't get it over the tape. It's 17-14 Beach.
Yeah, that's just Feliciano and Hansen not being in the same rhythm. Long Beach State will take any errors they can get, though.
King serves again, pass from the back row. Feliciano underneath, sets up Triplet on the left side. Tips it over a double block, but the Beach dig it out. Maxwell goes to Kotzikov. Power angle, nice dig again by Jensen. Keeps the play alive. Back row attack from Duffy. A nice dig from Mahaffey, and the ball floats back across the net. Back set, goes over to Hansen on the right side. A block and a roof. Nico Thomas and Annabelle Kotzikov deny the attack from Lois Hansen, and the Beach took a couple of great plays to win that last point, including a fantastic dig from Izzy Mahaffey.
Izzy Mahaffey, a great dig, and Annabelle Kotzikov, who had been laying some power down on the power angle, finally gets to get up and block a one. Long Beach State, a 4-point lead now on Kotzikov. That's really her first contribution to the stat sheet tonight. Comes at a big time. The Beach now 7 points away from going up 2-0.
Another 3-0 scoring run for Long Beach State. Rianne Sheffy and Nico Thomas leading the way with 8 kills apiece out of the middle blocker spots. It's 18-14 Long Beach as we take a quick break on 22 West Radio. The Anteaters timeout breaks midway through set 2. It's 18-14 Long Beach State, and they're on a 3-0 scoring run. Logan King serves right out of the timeout. It's passed from Duffy in the back row. Feliciano back set over to the right side for Bolden, but Maxwell digs it out. Mahaffey bump set to the left side for Kotzikov, but it gets roofed right down. If they even got a piece of it, might have just been that Kotzikov was short on the attack, hit it right into the net herself. Either way, it's an attacking error, and the Beach lead is cut down to 3.
That's been the struggle for Annabelle Kotzikov, and in volleyball, the more you hit that tape, the bigger it becomes. Kotzikov still looking for that first kill on 11 swings tonight.
Izzy Romero serving for UC Irvine. 3-point lead for the Beach. Kotzikov controls. Maxwell right at the net. Dunks it over, and it's another kill for Maddie Maxwell. The third time she's gone to that move tonight. Used the right hand and flipped the ball back behind her into the short right corner. Campbell Jensen with a good effort to get there, but she can't keep it up. 19-15 Beach.
Campbell Jensen has been all over the floor. She's had 15 or more digs, Jensen has, in her past 3 games. Still cannot read the eyes and shoulders of Maddie Maxwell. She pulls out that ballerina move.
Kotzikov serves here. Feliciano goes over to the left side, and Triplet gets roofed. Maddie Maxwell and Nico Thomas right at the net to deny the attack. It's 20-15 Beach.
Long Beach State now 7 blocks through 2 sets. They're outblocking UC Irvine. In this second set especially, Nico Thomas always seems to be involved.
Annabelle Kotzikov serves for Long Beach. Controlled by Romero. Feliciano sets up Duffy, and she's got a kill. Put it right off the arm of Nico Thomas at the net and into the ground. UCI keeping it close. It's 20-16.
Yeah, and Duffy really has not been able to get going so far tonight. 4 kills on 12 swings, hitting just 167. She's a big part of this UC Irvine offense.
Madison Triplet serves for Irvine. Kotzikov with an overhead pass. Maxwell goes to the left side. It was a little offline, but it's going to be a kill anyway. Sydney Hamaker just pushed the ball over the net, and then Irvine can't control it. 21-16, Long Beach State.
Sydney Hamaker, last time these two teams met, had 11 kills on 304 hitting and was clutch in the second set. Comes up big here in set 2 tonight. Her 4th kill now on 9 swings.
Izzy Mahaffey subs in to serve for Long Beach State. Mahaffey hits it over in the back row. Triplet keeps the ball in the air. Duffy attacking from the left side. Tip from the blockers, and Mahaffey digs it out. Maxwell backs it, goes over towards Sheffy on the slide play. Popped up in the air. Irvine on the attack now. They're going to have to free ball it over after a miscommunication, and the free ball goes out of bounds. Triplet had to stick her arms out at the last second and try to pass the ball above the net, and Logan King smartly lets it go as it was headed out of bounds. It's 22-16 Beach.
All kinds of awkward from Irvine, and look here, Bruce. For the second time tonight, Long Beach State has opened up a huge lead late on in a set.
Mahaffey serving. Beach 3 points away from a set 2 win. Triplet controls. Back set goes to the slide play for Bolden. She powers it right off of Logan King and into the first row of the crowd. It's a kill for Allie Bolden, and UCI is back within 5.
UC Irvine still within striking distance, and Long Beach State now 3 points away from 25. Just need to close it out. It all starts with the first pass here. Once again, facing down Emma Napoleon.
The redshirt junior for UCI serves it across. Kotzikov a low pass and a bump set from Maddie Maxwell towards the left pin. Hamaker pushed the ball across, but they're going to call that the Beach attacker
was on the net, Bruce.
Oh, she hit the net. There we go.
On the net, close to the antenna as well. All kinds of awkward.
It was close that she might have broken the plane underneath it too, so it could have been a few violations there as the set over to Sydney Hamaker was a little bit offline. 22-18, UC Irvine trying to get back into the second set late. Emma Napoleon serves. Back row pass from Hamaker. Maxwell sets right back to Hamaker, but it's dug out by Napoleon. Feliciano goes to Duffy on the left side. Blocked by Maxwell, but Rowe keeps it up in the air. Feliciano goes to Duffy a second time. A roll shot, pancake, kept up in the air on a great job from Jelinek, but now they're going to call a violation against Maddie Maxwell as she went up for another block, her second block of that rally. The Beach will call timeout here after back-to-back violations, has Irvine within 3.
Yeah, and Maddie Maxwell was confused at the call. Looked clean to me, Bruce, but once that whistle blows and the point is official, that kind of call cannot be challenged. So now UC Irvine has closed the gap significantly on a 3-0 run. They only trail by 3. Beach up 22-19, and a smart timeout from Coach Regan, looking to reorganize the squad and close out set 2.
UC Irvine on a 3-0 scoring run, and Coach Regan calls timeout to try and hold off a comeback. We'll be right back on 22 West Radio. 22-19, Long Beach State ahead of UC Irvine. It was the Beach who called a timeout as the Anteaters are on a 3-0 scoring run, trying to work back in the second set.
Yeah, Long Beach State really hasn't been able to get their serve receive around the ball in these past 3 points. Sydney Hammaker, Annabelle Kotzikov, Logan King, and Anna Jelinek in the back row looking to start that.
Emma Napoleon serves out of the timeout, and nobody's there to get it. That's an ace. Annabelle Kotzikov had a super low pass, popped up in the air, and none of her teammates ran underneath the ball before it hit the mat. So it's an ace for Napoleon, 22-20 the score. Logan King will sub out as Maddie Collins comes on as the primary setter. Maddie Maxwell will shift to outside hitter.
Yeah, and Maddie Maxwell high fives all around as she now moves to that outside hitter position.
Napoleon serves again here. Kotzikov better pass. Collins underneath. Goes to Hammaker on the left side, but it's roofed down. It is. The Beach almost kept that one up in the air. It's a roof for UC Irvine. Big block there right in front of the right pin. It's 22-21 as Irvine has won 5 straight points.
Yeah, and we saw some struggles last night as Kotzikov and Hammaker had to play next to each other in the back row. Looks like Napoleon's looking to target them once again.
Napoleon goes at Hammaker. It's popped up in the air. Bump set from Collins towards Hammaker. A nice dig from Napoleon. UCI on the attack. They go over to Romero, and she's got a kill for the Anteaters. They've won 6 straight points to tie it up at 22.
Last night in the second set against UC San Diego, UC Irvine traded multiple 7-2 runs back and forth. 6 straight points, though, has the Beach under pressure. It's a whole new set now at 22 apiece.
Long Beach State needs a point desperately. Napoleon serves again. Kotzikov pass to Collins. Collins sets up a slide play for Sheffy. It's blocked. The pass goes right back above the net. Here's UCI. Duffy attacks from the left side. Tip kept up in the air by Hammaker. Collins sets up Hammaker on the left side. A dig in the back row by Triplett. They're able to keep it up, but UCI free balls the ball over. Sheffy, attack is in bounds. Rianne Sheffy right on the free ball as it floated above the net. Puts it down for her 9th kill and puts the Beach back ahead by 1.
And UC Irvine had done the hard part. They kept the ball up in the air, but Duffy, a loose free ball over the top, right into the breadbasket of Rianne Sheffy. That's the kind of break Long Beach State needed.
Logan King back on the floor. Collins heads off, and Maddie Maxwell will be the setter again. Here she is serving. It's controlled in the back row by Romero. Attack from the middle from Rowe, blocked, but she keeps it up in the air. Bump set towards Duffy on the left side. A triple block has the roof. It's Sydney Hammaker who caught most of it, but Rianne Sheffy and Logan King also right there at the net. And now it's set point in set 2, 24-22. Long Beach trying to hold off a late comeback from UC Irvine.
Volleyball is such a momentum game, Bruce, all on the side of Long Beach State right now.
Set point in set 2, 24-22. Maddie Maxwell serves it into the net. The service error makes it 24-23. It'll remain match point for Long Beach State, or set point, excuse me, for Long Beach State.
And we mentioned that game last night, Bruce. In the second set, San Diego and UC Irvine had to go into extra points. It was Irvine who prevailed and fought off multiple set points from the Tritons to win 28-26.
24-23, still set point in set 2 for the Beach. Feliciano serves for Irvine. Kotzikov low pass. Sheffy takes the second touch. King attacks from the left side and gets blocked. Here's Maxwell dunking across and down into the sweet spot. It's a kill for Maddie Maxwell, her 6th of the match, and the Beach have won set 2, 25-23.
And that was going to be awkward for Maddie Maxwell. Had she chosen to set one of her options, Sheffy was right next to her. There was really nobody making a run on the outsides, and Maddie Maxwell shifts her eyes to the opposite side of the floor, once again finds the soft spot. A savvy move from the setter has Long Beach State up 2-0.
The Beach were way out of system, and Maddie Maxwell says, why don't I just do it myself? Her 6th kill to go with 20 assists and 5 digs, along with 3 blocks. Maxwell is stuffing the stat sheet so far here, and both teams will head to their locker rooms. The Long Beach State team up 2-0 now, as we'll take a quick break here on 22 West Radio. Set 3 getting underway here at the Walter Pyramid. It's Long Beach State ahead 2-0 and looking to sweep back-to-back rivalry matches. First it was Fullerton last night, and now it's UC Irvine tonight with the Beach ahead 2-0.
Yeah, and let's flash back to early September, Bruce, where Long Beach State was coming into this conference schedule underestimated, picked to finish 5th in the conference. They were able to stack some wins early on against Fullerton and UC Irvine in a pair of sweeps. Looking to repeat the trick now and Rivalry Week Part 2. As we mentioned, got the job done against Fullerton last night and up 2-0 against UC Irvine. Need to carry on that late set momentum into set number 3. Looking for a sweep and a way to get home and watch the rest of Game 7 tonight of the World Series.
It's been a fantastic match so far for the Long Beach State middle blockers. Rianne Sheffy leading the way with 9 kills and a .750 hitting percentage. Nico Thomas with 8 kills of her own, hitting .583. Been fantastic efficiency and production from the Beach middle blockers so far, and that's all fueled by Maddie Maxwell, who's having another great match tonight.
Yeah, Maddie Maxwell really has been running this offense at one of the highest clips we've seen so far this season. 20 assists, 5 digs, 3 blocks, 6 kills. Let's not forget she had a triple-double against Bakersfield on a similar hitting night where Long Beach State had their struggles early on. Maddie Maxwell, always someone Coach Regan is looking to turn to in these moments. And we see the vibes right now on the right-hand side of the floor. Maddie Maxwell and her middle blockers getting active. Logan King, who hasn't had her best night tonight, only 4 kills on 16 swings, getting some big-time high fives from her setter. We're all set now for set 3.
Nicole Feliciano to serve for the Eaters to get set 3 underway. Kotzikov pass, Maxwell right underneath. Goes to Sheffy in the middle, who dunks it with the offhand, but UCI keeps it up in the air. Right side attack, blocked by Sheffy. She thought she had the point, but UCI roll shot keeps it up in the air, and that'll be a kill for Kendra Duffy. She rolled it right above the Beach blockers and down to the ground.
Yeah, it's rare to see Kendra Duffy not be approaching double-digit kills at this point in the match. That's only her 7th on 20 swings tonight. That time, Long Beach State counted their chickens before they hatched.
Nicole Feliciano serves again here for Irvine. Kotzikov passes to Maxwell. Maxwell goes right back to Kotzikov, and that'll be a kill. Went along the left side. Kotzikov puts it off the blocker and out of bounds, and it's now 1-1 here in set 3.
Annabelle Kotzikov has started every single set tonight and has really struggled offensively. That's her first kill. Maddie Maxwell, though, continuing to trust her. Kotzikov looking for that hard angle shot here in set number 3, and it finally pays off for her.
Tatum Hoff subs in to serve for Long Beach State. 1-1 the score. Duffy controls. Feliciano sets up row in the middle. Kotzikov digs it out. Maxwell back set goes to Logan King on the right side. She's got the kill. The Beach move ahead 2-1 on Logan King's 5th kill.
And Logan King trying to avoid back-to-back games without double-digit kills. Now picks up her 5th. Also closing in on a double-double if she can get to 10 kills. 7 digs as well for her tonight to go along with 4 block assists.
King's last time out last night was the first time she's had less than 10 kills in a while, JD.
Yeah, first time since September 19th against Portland. Hasn't had back-to-back games without double-digit kills. Even longer than that. It's been an outstanding redshirt freshman season for Logan King, coming off another Big West Freshman of the Week award, her 5th of the season.
The Big West record is 7 of those awards in a single year, so Logan King might give that record a run for its money. Tatum Hoff serves again here. This will be an ace. It caught the tape on its way over and just trickled across. UC Irvine scrambled but couldn't keep the ball up in the air. It's an ace for Tatum Hoff, and the Beach lead 3-1.
Long Beach State needed that in service. It's been Irvine making the mistakes behind the line tonight, and Tatum Hoff has been so good at just putting that ball in play.
Hoff serves again. Jensen controls. It's an overpass, though, and Annabelle Kotzikov slams it right down. Kotzikov has her 2nd kill, and the Beach have the momentum. It's 4-1 in set 3.
Finally, Annabelle Kotzikov is able to find the floor in set 3. Campbell Jensen has had her eyes on Kotzikov all night long. Nearly dug out that overpass, but Kotzikov says no chance. Beach up 4-1.
Tatum Hoff serves here. Jensen with a high pass. Feliciano sets up for Duffy. Her attack dug out by Barsokini in the back row. Bump set from Maddie Maxwell towards Kotzikov on the left side. She tips it across, and Feliciano takes the first touch. Set from Jensen over to Duffy. Nice dig from Maxwell. The point stays alive, and King free balls it over. UCI on the attack. Sydney Rowe in the middle has the kill. So UCI breaks the 4-0 scoring run with Sydney Rowe picking up a kill. It's 4-2.
Sydney Rowe, that's her 9th kill, ties her season high. She's been A1 in the middle tonight. Just hangs around that 10-foot line and elevates as soon as the set goes up from Feliciano. UCI staying close and competitive here in set 3.
Kendra Duffy serves for the Eaters. Kotzikov with a low pass. Maxwell has to bump set right back to Kotzikov. Used the left hand and could not get it across the net. Tried to wipe off the block, but instead it stays on the Beach side, and it's now 4-3 Long Beach.
Yeah, Annabelle Kotzikov all night long, as good as she's been here to start set 3. Finds herself below the tape just too many times tonight. Gives the Anteaters a chance to stack some points. Duffy
serves again here. Barsokini a pass to Maxwell. Maxwell sets all the way across for Logan King, but it's dug out by the Eaters. Bump set from Jensen. Right side attack. Tipped at the net and kept up in the air. Jelinek goes to King again. Powers it down and into the sand pit. It's a kill for Logan King, and the Beach move ahead 5-3.
Excellent work that time from Logan King. Working in rhythm with Maddie Maxwell and putting a dent in the Terraflex. Long Beach State looking to get off to another hot start and sustain it here in set 3.
UC Irvine subbed in Ava Gronemeyer. She got in for the first time in the match and had an attack that last rally. Here's an ace for Logan King on serve receive. The pass floats over the net and out of bounds. Logan King, that was not the fastest serve she's had all year, but UCI can't control it. Duffy with the serve reception error, and Logan King has an ace. 6-3. King serves again. Jensen with a pass. Feliciano sets it up for Gronemeyer, but it's dug out by Maxwell. Mahaffey bump set. Kotzikov swinging off the blockers and out of bounds. Annabelle Kotzikov has a kill, and the Beach are ahead 7-3.
And good things happen for Annabelle Kotzikov when she can get above the tape. We just mentioned how she's been so low to the ground tonight. That time able to go OTT.
King serves again here. Duffy pass in the back row. Feliciano ranges underneath. Now sets up Gronemeyer, and she's got a kill. Logan King can't dig that one out. Ava Gronemeyer gets her first kill of the match.
Ava Gronemeyer with some ferocity in the back row, able to send a line drive right into the chest of Logan King. Keep Irvine within 3. It's 7-4.
Campbell Jensen serves for Irvine. Barsokini pass to Maxwell. Back set towards Logan King, attacking from the back row, but Jensen kept it up in the air. A high pass goes back across the net. Maxwell dunk gets blocked, still up in the air. Kotzikov used the offhand to push it over. Both teams scrambling, and now a whistle blows.
So much going on in that rally, Bruce. Both teams way out of system. Looks like they're going to call an infringement on Maddie Maxwell for going under the tape.
It's an error on the Beach. Didn't see exactly when it happened. It was an awkwardly placed whistle there in the middle of the rally. But UCI wins the point. It's 7-5. Barsokini passes to Maxwell. Goes to Thomas on the slide play.
Yes.
Nobody there to block it. Nico Thomas slams it right down, and it's 8-5 Beach.
Nico Thomas with her 9th kill tonight. Runs that slide play to perfection. Nobody there to meet her. It's been the middles showing up and showing out tonight. 18 kills between Thomas and Sheffy.
Annabelle Kotzikov serving for Long Beach State. Pass from Duffy. Feliciano goes to the middle. A tip from Thomas, and it's kept up in the air. Kotzikov attacks from the left side, but it was actually Hammaker who couldn't get up there. The set was high, so they are unable to connect. Now 8-6. UCI wins the point.
Yeah, Sydney Hammaker elevates, but as you mentioned, Bruce, the set just too high. Gets just her fingernails to it. And Irvine, once again, is able to capitalize on an error. Get something going here in service.
Izzy Romero to serve for the Eaters. She puts it across. Kotzikov passes to Maxwell. Maxwell to Hammaker on the left side. Power angle. Sydney Hammaker puts it down right onto the 10-foot line on the Irvine side of the floor. Sydney Hammaker has her 5th kill, and the Beach are ahead 9-6.
And that set is right on the money from Maddie Maxwell. Sydney Hammaker catches it with her open palm, powers it hard inside the 10-foot line. Beach up to a 9-6 lead.
Izzy Mahaffey serves for the Beach. They're ahead by 3 in the 3rd set. 1 set victory away from a sweep. That's inbounds. Izzy Mahaffey has an ace. Hugged the left side. UC Irvine pulled out of the way at the last moment, but they are going to challenge that one. We'll see if it'll stand as an ace for Mahaffey. As the scoreboard currently stands, it's 10-6, but UCI is challenging.
Izzy Mahaffey, 15 digs last night against Fullerton. 6 digs so far tonight, looking to add a big-time ace. Long Beach State, if this call stays in their favor, will have a 4-point lead, up 10-6 early on in set 3.
So during this challenge, looks like it's a fairly quick review. Point is going to stay with Long Beach State. That one was on the line, so it's an ace for Izzy Mahaffey, and the score remains 10-6.
It's a big call for Long Beach State. The rest of the Big West also in action this evening. Hawaii has taken down Riverside 3-1. Santa Barbara has swept Cal State Bakersfield. You see San Diego up 1-0 on Cal State Fullerton. Cal Poly and CSUN tied at 1 set apiece. So some big results to keep an eye on, especially that Cal Poly game, Bruce, currently unfolding in set 3.
Izzy Mahaffey serving for Long Beach State. She puts it across. This time it's controlled by Romero. Bump set from Feliciano towards the left side, but it's dug out by Logan King. Set goes right back to King, who has to free ball it over. They were out of rhythm there. Feliciano back set to Bolden on the slide play. Tip at the net. Nice dig from Kotzikov to keep it alive. Bump set from Mahaffey. Roll shot from the left side, dug out by UCI. Now they have to free ball it over themselves, and it's a double touch called against Kendra Duffy. She was flying in from the back row and tried to push the ball across, but didn't catch it cleanly. The Beach move ahead 11-6.
And a lot of what Annabelle Kotzikov has done right tonight will not show up on the score sheet. She's been targeted so much in service, and that time goes against her body's momentum to keep the rally alive. Eventually, it's Irvine who make the mistake. Beach on a 3-0 run of their own.
Izzy Mahaffey tips the tape on this serve, but Romero controls. Back set to a slide play, but it's dug out by King. Kotzikov passes it over towards the net, and Maddie Maxwell broke the plane by quite a bit as she tried to push it across. It was the Beach out of system that time, and they can't make up for it. 11-7 now the score.
Yeah, that pass from Kotzikov goes into a really awkward position for Maddie Maxwell, who now has some instructions for her side of the floor coming off this next service. Beach still hold on to that 4-point lead, 11-7.
Serving is Triplet. It's low to the ground. The Beach scrambling. They have to free ball it across. Feliciano now dunks across on the second touch, and she's got a kill. First time Nicole Feliciano has pulled out that move, and it goes for her first kill of the night.
Nicole Feliciano tonight, 20 assists, 3 digs, now 1 kill. Excellent work from the setter just inside the 10-foot line. Shoves it straight across.
Feliciano is the defending Big West setter of the week. Serve from Triplet, and Hammaker flubbed it on the serve receive. Ball goes right back down into the ground, and it's an ace for Madison Triplet.
And this is similar to what we saw at the end of set number 2, Bruce. Long Beach State builds up a big lead and just allows Irvine in service to chip away at it. Only 2 points now separate these black and blue rivals.
Triplet, the UC Santa Barbara transfer, serves again here. Hammaker controls it better this time. Maxwell sets up Sheffy on the slide play. A nice dig from Jensen keeps the play alive. Back row attack from Triplet, dug out by the Beach. Maxwell dunks across, but didn't catch the regular angle on that one. Pass floats back across. Hammaker swings, but it's dug out. UCI attack will go for a kill. Kendra Duffy has it, and Irvine has won their 4th straight point. Natalie Regan will call timeout.
Yeah, it was a 6-0 run at the end of set 2. It's a 4-0 run now in the early goings of set 3. Long Beach State had a few chances on overpasses to put that rally away, just could not find the floor, and now just a 1-point game. Beach still lead 11-10 into this timeout.
Natalie Regan tries to stop the bleeding as the Beach head to their bench. We'll be right back on 22 West Radio. Long Beach State calls timeout as UC Irvine is on a 4-0 scoring run here in the 3rd set. It's 11-10 Beach. Natalie Regan and her squad looking to break the UCI scoring run and keep the lead here. Serving it again is Madison Triplet. Triplet puts it across. Hammaker passes to Maxwell right underneath. She goes right back to Hammaker, attacking from the left side, but it goes out of bounds without a touch. Hammaker too strong there as she went for the back line, but Natalie Regan walks straight over with her hand cupped in a C. It's going to be a challenge for Long Beach State.
Yeah, and coming out of that timeout, that was exactly the play that Maddie Maxwell wanted to run. We saw her right before the serve went across, giving some instructions saying the 3-ball was the #1 option. The 2-ball to Sheffy was the second option. She gets Hammaker making the run around the outside to the left side of the floor, sets her in rhythm, and Hammaker was aiming for that back line. Have to imagine this review might take a second, as Long Beach State will hope to avoid being tied here with UC Irvine in the third set. If this call goes Irvine's way, it will extend this Irvine run to a 5-0 scoring run. Just more points being stacked on top of each other for the Eaters early on in set 3.
Didn't see exactly whether Natalie Regan is challenging a tip at the net or just the ball landed on the back line. Either way, it's a review here as the Beach look for an overturn. Scoreboard currently stands at 11-11 in the third set.
Now, it could go either way. Long Beach State has dominated at the net tonight. They're out-blocking UC Irvine 8.5-6. It's been Nico Thomas and Rian Sheffield leading the way offensively. They've been kept quiet here, though, in set 3. Still sitting at 9 kills apiece are the middle blockers. Logan King, 6 kills to her name, 11 digs, though. She's been more active on the defensive side of the floor. Maddie Maxwell, the setter, is the 4th leading scorer. She's tied for 2nd in kills tonight for Long Beach State. 6 kills, 24 assists, 8 digs, and 3 blocks. The setter really having to do it all. Annabelle Kotskov has continued to struggle. 3 kills, yes, in set 3, but she's hitting -176 on 17 swings. For UC Irvine, it's Sydney Rowe, the middle blocker, who hasn't been on the past few points, leading the way with 9 kills on 600 hitting.
Call is in here.
They're going to call UC Irvine.
The point is going to Long Beach State. So it's a successful overturn. It looked like the challenge there, JD, might have been about UCI breaking the plane.
Yeah, that's what the call was, Bruce. They said UC Irvine was on the net. So, as you said, it wasn't Coach Regan challenging in or out. They were challenging the action at the net. And now we see the replay in the pyramid. There's definite movement as that double block comes down. Eagle eyes from Coach Regan to make that happen.
So it's 12-10 Beach on a successful challenge from Natalie Regan. Maddie Maxwell to serve. The Beach setter pounds the ball against the floor a couple times and now serves it across. Triplet controls. It's a touch from Jensen. Left side attack from Duffy, dug out by Maxwell. Mahaffey now sets up Logan King on the right side. Double block there, but they can't get up in time. It's a kill for Logan King as she powers it down on a cross-court attack. The Beach are ahead 13-10.
Double block, no problem for Logan King. Once again, she jumps out of the gym, gets it over the block and straight down. Coming out of the challenge now, Long Beach State leads 13-10.
Maddie Maxwell serves here for the Beach, and she puts it into the net. Maddie Maxwell with her 2nd service error of the night. The 5th for Long Beach makes it 13-11.
Yeah, and once again, UC Irvine's going to bring in Emma Napoleon to serve. Already has an ace tonight. It's been her role to put the Beach under pressure from behind the service line.
Napoleon serves here. Kotsakov dig. Maxwell goes to the left side for Hammaker, and she's got the kill. It was a nice deke from Rian Sheffy in the middle. She got all the way up at the net and then ducked out of the way at the last moment for Hammaker to take a big swing. Beach up 14-11.
Sydney Hammaker quietly putting together a solid performance now. 7 kills to her name. Long Beach extends the lead.
That's an ace. Sydney Hammaker puts it right onto the back line. UCI thought that one was going out of bounds, but Hammaker with top spin on her serve has her 2nd ace of the night, an identical ace to the first one.
Deja vu, Bruce, from me here in the pyramid at least. Sydney Hammaker hits the exact same spot on the floor, serving from the exact same side for her 2nd ace. And now Irvine wants a timeout to talk things over.
It's 15-11 Beach. Long Beach State 10 points away from a sweep here in the Walter Pyramid. We'll be back for the rest of the third set coming up next on 22 West Radio. UC Irvine calls a timeout here in the third set. It's 15-11 Beach. Sydney Hammaker back behind the line after an ace, and Long Beach State is 10 points away from a sweep.
Yeah, this is similar to what we saw last night in Fullerton. Long Beach State jumped out to a 4-1 lead. They were up 18-11. Fullerton were able to battle all the way back. 23-21 was the score before Long Beach State was able to close it out, hoping to keep Irvine at arm's distance here.
Hammaker serves. It's an overpass, turns into a joust at the net, and Annabelle Kotsakov wins it. She's got a kill, and the Beach are ahead 16-11.
Annabelle Kotsakov, a few uncharacteristic kills tonight. Still 4 on her line now. Able to get up alongside Brianne Sheffy, make the Anteaters pay.
16-11 Beach. Hammaker serves again. It tips the tape on its way over, but Romero controls it. Attack from Rowe, dug out by Hammaker. Maxwell back set towards King on the right side. She tried to tool the block, but didn't catch a piece of it as she hits it out of bounds. It's 16-12 Beach.
Yeah, and that was awkward for Logan King. Went up to swing with her left arm. Set passed over her head, so she tried to push it over with her right. Irvine had the angle and the pin covered, so nothing much Logan King could do about it. Irvine able to get the serve back here as well, only down by 4, 16-12.
Nicole Feliciano to serve for UC Irvine. Annabelle Kotsakov passes to Maxwell, who dunks across, and it's another kill for Maddie Maxwell. She's got 7 kills to go with her 26 assists and 9 digs. And don't look now, JD, Maddie Maxwell in her first game back in the pyramid after a triple-double last time here against Bakersfield is within striking distance of another one.
Let's keep that on the down low, Bruce. Long Beach State 8 points away from closing out set 3. Maddie Maxwell, if she knows her stat line, is going to get a lot more aggressive here up at the net.
Maxwell's triple-double a week ago was the first Beach triple-double since 2012. Tatum Hoff subs into serve here. Jensen controls. Feliciano sets up Rowe in the middle, and Sydney Rowe has a big kill for UCI. The score now 17-13.
Yeah, Sydney Rowe, double-digit kills. It's the first time she's had double-digit kills in a match since last season when she played for UC Riverside and set a career high with 13 kills against Cal State Bakersfield on October 19th. So Sydney Rowe, not only one of the best games she's had all season, one of the best games of her career here tonight in the Pyramid.
Kendra Duffy to serve for UC Irvine. She puts it across. Pass from the back row goes to Maxwell, who goes to Kotsakov, and it's a kill for Annabelle Kotsakov. That's her 5th of the night. She has struggled, especially compared to a strong performance last night in Fullerton, as she comes up with a kill right there. It's 18-13 Long Beach State.
And Annabelle Kotsakov, Bruce, took the ball back to serve. Was not her turn in the rotation. Has to be told to settle down by Maddie Maxwell.
Beach corrected it, thankfully. It's Logan King serving. Duffy passes. Feliciano goes to the left side for Gronemeyer, but it's blocked. UCI scrambling. Second chance. They roll it across. Barsocchini digs it out. Maxwell dunks across. A dig, though, by Jensen. Keeps the point alive. UCI free ball. Barsocchini low pass. Thomas to the ground. Keeps it up. Kotsakov roll shot. Dug out by Duffy. Now Feliciano back set, goes to Gronemeyer, dug out by Barsocchini. Maxwell to the ground on a set to Kotsakov, who pushes the ball across. Jensen now bump set. Gronemeyer again, tries to tool the block, but Maxwell digs it out. Mahaffey bump set to Kotsakov, pushes it, it's blocked, and it's landing in the back row of Long Beach State. A roof for UC Irvine puts an end to a long rally, and it's 18-14 Beach.
Chaotic from Long Beach State. They could not get the ball to Maddie Maxwell, and it's Irvine, who for the first time tonight on a long rally are able to stay home. Able to force the block and force the issue at the net as well. Both teams will make sure there's no more wet spots on the floor after that one. It'll be Irvine back to serve, and Campbell Jensen, who has worked so hard tonight all over the floor at the libero position, the one to take it.
Campbell Jensen has had a fantastic match tonight. Barsocchini controls her serve. Long way to go. Maxwell with a bump set, and Barsocchini has to take a free ball. Jensen first touch. Feliciano goes back set to Gronemeyer. Pushes it across, but Maxwell digs it out. Barsocchini bump set, and now it's Mahaffey having a free ball at a second consecutive time for the Beach. Feliciano to the middle. Mahaffey dig on the Bolden attack. Barsocchini pass from back behind the back line, and Kotsakov free ball. 3 straight free balls for the Beach. Feliciano goes to Gronemeyer. Attack is down. UC Irvine on their 3rd chance in the rally finally takes advantage of a Beach free ball, and they're within 3.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, especially if you're getting free balls over the net. Irvine, 3 golden chances to set up their offense. They finally make the Beach pay. Long Beach State needs to get the ball to Maddie Maxwell. Laurel Barsocchini has been given fits in the back row.
Campbell Jensen serves. Kotsakov first touch. It's a bump set from Maxwell over towards the left pin, and it goes right into the pin. It was offline that time. So an attacking error for the Beach makes it 18-16, and Natalie Regan will call timeout.
Yeah, Long Beach State now struggling again in serve receive. Long Beach State, one of the best serve receiving teams in the Big West at limiting opponent aces. But what doesn't show up on the stat sheet is how much they struggle at times to control the ball and get their offense in rhythm. We saw some struggles in the second set. We see some struggles now in the third set. Ali Regan looking to stop the bleeding now for the second time. A crucial timeout as Long Beach State still only needs 7 points to complete the sweep.
Beach ahead by 2, 18-16, late in set 3. We'll be right back on 22 West Radio. (18-16), Long Beach State ahead here in set 3 after a timeout from head coach Natalie Regan. It's Irvine on a 3-0 scoring run. Barsokini pass off the serve. Maxwell bumps it over towards Kotzikov on the left side. She spikes it down, but it's dug out by Jensen. Right side attack from Gronemeyer, dug out by Barsokini. Maxwell back set, goes over to Logan King, but a nice dig from Feliciano up above her head. Going to be a back row roll shot. Beach keep it up. Thomas attack, out of bounds, no touch. So it's an attacking error for Nico Thomas, and Irvine is within 1.
Yeah, Nico Thomas tonight already has 9 kills, but that time attacking from the middle, gets under the ball and sent it to the back row. So we'll see the entrance of Maddie Collins once again as the Beach go to a 6-2, trying to shore up their serve receive issues here in set 3.
Maddie Maxwell likely to move to outside hitter now with Collins in the game. Jensen serves here. Kotzikov overhead pass. Collins sets up Thomas, and Nico Thomas slams it down. That's her 10th kill of the match, hitting well above 500. Beach ahead 19-17.
Yeah, and that's all because of an adjustment in the back row. With Maddie Collins in, it allows Annabelle Kotzikov to shift more inside to serve to central, and it's Laurel Barsokini who's able to put together a nice pass and get the Beach in system.
Annabelle Kotzikov serves here. Pass goes backwards from Duffy. Attack dug out by Mahaffey. Collins sets up Hammaker on the left side, but it's dug out by Duffy. Here's an attack from Gronemeyer, and she's got the kill. Nico Thomas just left a little bit of wiggle room there, and the attack goes right off Thomas's hands and into the ground. It's 19-18 Beach.
Yeah, now things are getting a little too tight for Long Beach State's liking. Only a 1-point deficit down the stretch here in set 3.
Serving for Irvine is Izzy Romero. Beach ahead 19-18. Romero dribbles the ball a couple times, now serves it across. Hammaker, an errant pass, floats over, and it's a kill for Nicole Feliciano. As the ball floated across the net, Feliciano, the Anteaters setter, elevates and puts it back down. We're all tied at 19.
Irvine have clawed their way all the way back now. And a crucial serve coming. Long Beach State needs to get this ball in system.
Izzy Romero serves for the Anteaters. Mahaffey controls. Collins underneath. Back set towards Maxwell on the right side. Maddie Maxwell has her 8th kill off the tip at the net. It's 20-19 Beach.
And with this move to outside hitter, Maddie Maxwell picks up her 8th kill. 2 kills away now from a triple-double. Maddie Maxwell could be staring down 2 triple-doubles in the space of just over a week here at the Walter Pyramid.
It was exactly 1 week ago she had her first triple-double of her career, the first Long Beach triple-double since 2012, 1 week ago for Maxwell. Mahaffey serves it over, and it's down for an ace. The whistle blows. Irvine almost kept that one up, but on Mahaffey's serve, it caught the tape on its way over and dove down to the ground. Izzy Mahaffey has her 2nd ace of the night, and the Beach are ahead 21-19.
Izzy Mahaffey makes the tape dance, and a conversation being had with Ashley Hain with the officials, making sure that ball hit the ground. That definitely hit the Terraflex, Bruce. It's going to go down as an ace for Izzy Mahaffey, as the officials are going to take a look at it for themselves just to be sure. As it stands, Long Beach State up 21-19, and looks like the call is already in.
Irvine did issue the challenge. They are still looking at it. It is a quick review here, though, as now the call will be in. 21-19 as the score currently stands. We'll see if this remains an ace. It does. Still an ace for Izzy Mahaffey, and the score is 21-19.
Long Beach State takes that challenge opportunity to reset, get in the huddle with the entire coaching staff. Maddie Maxwell and Maddie Collins in conversation. Going to see how much those two decide to link up down the stretch here. Maddie Maxwell 2 kills away from another triple-double. Long Beach State 4 points away from a sweep.
Izzy Mahaffey serves here for the Beach, puts it over. Romero with an errant pass. It's a bump set from the back row and a free ball for UCI. First touch goes to Sheffy. Collins underneath. Back set goes to Maxwell. Tip at the net, but Feliciano digs it out. Jensen bump set to the right side for Triplet. Tips it over. Collins first touch. Mahaffey bump set over towards Maxwell on the right side. Big swing, and it's a kill. She powers it right off of Duffy and out of bounds. Maddie Maxwell has her 9th kill, now just one shy of a triple-double, and UCI will call timeout with the Beach ahead by 3.
Bruce, I know the main score is what we should be concerned about. Long Beach State up 22-19, but Maddie Maxwell on the verge of some serious history. She pulled off the first triple-double since 2012 last week. She could now be staring down her second triple-double in a season, something that has not been done in Long Beach State women's volleyball since the 90s.
Maddie Maxwell with 9 kills, 27 assists, and 11 digs. Pair that with 3 blocks as well, and it's been a fantastic match for Maddie Maxwell. So both teams head to their benches. We'll keep it right here in the Walter Pyramid as the Beach are 3 points away from trying to finish off a sweep of UC Irvine.
Yeah, we're going to see how Long Beach State decide to come out of this timeout. Maddie Collins has really come in and stabilized the offense, allowing Maddie Maxwell to move to the outside and provide some more support in the back row. Long Beach State coming out of this timeout could go back to Maddie Maxwell as the primary setter on a 3-0 scoring run, now putting some distance between themselves and UC Irvine for the Anteaters. It has been a disappointing night so far. They've been held below 200 hitting percentage in all 3 sets now, as Long Beach State's block has worked just as it did in the last matchup between these two teams. And now both teams return to the floor. Maddie Collins is out there, Bruce. Long Beach State will stay in the 6-2, looking to get these final 3 points.
Maddie Maxwell will remain at outside hitter. Seems whenever Maxwell moves to outside, they wind up setting her quite a bit. Maxwell was on the Big West all-freshman team last year playing outside hitter before she became a setter for this season as a sophomore. Maddie Maxwell 1 kill away from a triple-double, but more importantly, the Beach 3 points away from a sweep of UC Irvine. The Beach have won all 5 sets that have been completed against Irvine so far this season. Looking to make it an even sweep across 2 matches.
And let's not forget Izzy Mahaffey behind the line, coming off of an ace. 2 for her tonight. Looking to pose some more problems for the Anteaters back row.
Mahaffey goes to serve, Beach ahead by 3. It tips the tape, and it's down for another ace. Izzy Mahaffey catches the top of the net, and it goes down into the ground for her 3rd ace of the night.
Izzy Mahaffey and the tape are working hand in hand tonight. Another favorable tip, and the Anteaters can't control it in the back row.
23-19, the Beach ahead of UC Irvine. Izzy Mahaffey serves for the Beach. It's low again, but this time it's dug out by Duffy. Left side attack dug out by Hammaker. Beach scrambling. Goal goes back across the net. A joust, and it's up in the air on Irvine's side. Feliciano sets up Duffy. It hits the tape and goes down into the ground. A kill for UC Irvine right when they needed it most. Puts an end to a 4-0 scoring run for Long Beach State.
Yeah, and some awkward passes on both sides. Eventually the Anteaters are able to work off the tape for a point of their own. As it stands now, Irvine trails by 3, 23-20, down the stretch in set 3.
Madison Triplet serving for UC Irvine, 23-20, the Beach ahead. Maddie Maxwell is still 1 kill shy of a triple-double. It's a service error for UC Irvine. Missed the right side of the floor, and now it's match point for Long Beach State, 24-20. The Pyramid fans get up on their feet with Maddie Maxwell heading behind the service line.
Now Maxwell in service is going to be looking for an ace here, but if this ball gets in play, could once again be looking for that triple-double. Either way, the Beach on the verge of their second sweep in the black and blue rivalry this year.
Match point, 24-20. Maddie Maxwell goes to serve, puts it over and out of bounds. The third service error of the night for Maddie Maxwell will extend the match at least 1 point further, 24-21 the score.
Maddie Collins, as you mentioned, has subbed out of the game, so Logan King is going to be back to receive. Long Beach State will reshuffle their back row as well. We've seen how serve receive has troubled them late in set 3, needing just 1 more point to close this one out.
Emma Napoleon to serve for UC Irvine. She serves it over and inbounds right onto the back line. Izzy Mahaffey got out of the way. Looked like she wasn't sure, but thought it might be out of bounds. Instead, it's right on the line, 24-22 after an Irvine ace.
Yeah, it's Mahaffey and Hammaker in the middle.
Still match point for Long Beach State, 24-22. Napoleon serves again. This time, Kotzikov passes to Maxwell, who dunks it over and down! It's a kill for Maddie Maxwell and make it her second triple-double in a week. Maddie Maxwell with her 10th kill to put an end to the match, put it with 27 assists and 11 digs. Maddie Maxwell, after having the first triple-double since 2012, 1 week ago, doubles up and has another one here to end the match.
Simply sensational from Maddie Maxwell. We wondered if she was stat watching, comes out of those final few points and says, I'll do it myself, puts the point on her back, finds the soft spot in the Irvine defense, and her second triple-double in a week, Bruce. Long Beach State completes the sweep, overcomes a few obstacles down the stretch, but in the black and blue rivalry for the second time this season, it's Long Beach State who take it in a straight sweep. How about Maddie Maxwell?
What a finish that is. Maddie Maxwell picks up her 10th kill. She shifted back to her regular setter spot and puts it across on the second touch for a kill. 10 kills, 27 assists, and 11 digs. Maddie Maxwell records her second triple-double in the span of a week. Nico Thomas and Rianne Sheffy also lead the way for the Beach. 10 kills for Thomas on 533 hitting and 5 blocks. Rianne Sheffy with 9 kills on 643 hitting and 3 blocks to her name. A complete game for Long Beach State tonight as they sweep Irvine for the second time this year.
And Long Beach State takes care of business, Bruce. That's the main takeaway from tonight. UC Irvine had come in on a 3-match winning streak, carrying a bit of momentum. They had won in different ways, and Long Beach State was able to stifle their attack all night long. Irvine never really got in a rhythm, never really troubled Long Beach State as it came to crunch time. And now the Beach once again keep pace at the top of the Big West as we're headed for an exciting finish to this season in the Walter Pyramid and beyond.
That'll do it for us here at the Walter Pyramid. Long Beach State sweeps UC Irvine for the second time this year. The Beach move to 10-2 in conference play. Still tied for second place. We'll see how that Cal Poly match ends to see if Long Beach will be in second place by themselves by tomorrow. But that'll do it for us here at the Pyramid. For JayDe Beaudry next to me and the rest of our 22 West Sports crew, I'm Bruce Kuntz. This has been Long Beach State Women's Volleyball on 22 West Radio. We'll be back on the air next from San Diego on Tuesday at 7 o'clock as the Beach men's basketball team plays their season opener. Thank you for tuning in to this one tonight.